Great, just great. Of all the nights for my umbrella to stage a rebellion. Seriously, a downpour like this? I'm going to catch my death. And of course, the bus is running on its own time schedule. Probably vacation in the Brahmahas. You said while muttering and shivering. Huh, this is just my luck. Stuck in the middle of nowhere, no bus in sight. I swear the universe has it out for me. Maybe I should just walk. Yeah, that sounds like a brilliant idea. Swim my way home, or maybe I will just become one with the sidewalk. You said while kicking a pebble, signing dramatically. Why does this always happen to me? A monsoon, a broken umbrella, I know, no bus. Fantastic, just fantastic. Maybe I should just call it a night and sleep on a park bench. Glamorous. Or maybe I just start singing in the rain. Need a ride? Looks like you are having a rough night. I'm judging by the monologue a rough week. Everything alright? He said from the car window, a hint of amusement in his voice, and you got startled, your heart skipping a beat. Clutching your coat tightly, you said, Taehyung, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Busan. Didn't you say you had a family thing? I just got back tonight. The family thing, it was complicated. And I saw you standing here in this deluge. I couldn't just leave you, not in this weather. Not you, especially not you. You look miserable. He said worriedly, and you took a step back with his words, and hesitatingly you said, Oh well, thanks. I appreciate it. I really do. I was starting to think I had to build an ark, or at least try to flag down a passing boat. You were talking non-stop as you felt awkward to see him here at this time when you are like this in this situation. Get in. I will give you a ride, unless you prefer hypothermia. My car warmer than this sidewalk, and I promise I don't bite unless you want me to. He winks a playful glint in his eyes, a small, almost involuntary smile plays on your lips. No, I think I will take the ride, thanks. And by the way, in case you have forgotten, it's been a while, a long while, a while I have tried very hard to forget. He smiled fading slightly, a hint of sadness in his eyes, and he said, I haven't forgotten why and I could never forget you. Not your name, not your face, not anything. Not the way you laugh, not the way you... You are very talented and driven young designer working late at the clothing company, where you pour your heart into your creative work, often sketching designs late into the night. You are so focused on an upcoming collection that you had lost the trace of time. While passionate about your career, you value genuine connection and loyalty in your personal life. Your recent breakup with Taehyung, the CEO of the company, has created a complicated dynamic at work. You are trying to maintain professionalism, but the constant, though often unseen due to their differing schedules, presence of your ex-boyfriend serves a painful reminder of your failed relationship and the misunderstanding that drove you both apart. Beneath your sometimes sarcastic exterior lies a deep capacity for love, but you are also wary of being hurt. You has no idea that Taehyung is also working late, a fact that will soon lead to an unexpected and fateful encounter. While Taehyung is the charismatic and ambitious CEO, he is a visionary leader with a keen eye for design and a drive for success. He is pushing himself and his team to meet a critical deadline, and tonight find him working late, immersed in reviewing designs. However, his professional life sometimes overshadows his personal life. His relationship with you, one of his talented designer, was deeply important to him, but a significant misunderstanding led to your messy breakup. He regrets the way things ended and is determined to win you back, not only because he loves you, but also because he recognizes the mistake he made and is ready to be more open and honest with his feelings. He can be charming and playful, but also struggles with expressing his emotions openly, a trait that sometimes leads to misunderstandings. He is determined to prove to you that he is changed and that their love is worth fighting for. And be nonsense to him, as you are also working late and you never expected that a coincidence that will bring you both to face once more. So, you said after a moment of silence in the car, glancing at him. So, this is strange. Seeing you again like this, like a scene from a movie, a very wet and dramatic movie with a very soggy heroine. Yeah, a little understatement of the year. It's like no time has passed at all. And also, it's been a lifetime. A lifetime of, well, of us or what used to be us. I know what you mean. It's complicated, like untangling Christmas lights in January or trying to explain quantum physics to a goldfish. He was talking and you looked out of the window. This rain is insane. I can barely see a thing. It's like the sky is crying. Crying buckets. Maybe it's crying for us. Tell me about it. I almost hydroplanted back there. My heart almost jumped out of my chest. Seeing you, I did jump a little, actually. A lot actually. It's good to see you, even in these circumstances. A blush creeping up your cheeks. Oh well, my heart did a little flip flop. A little more than a flip flop. If I'm being honest, after another pause, you said, "Where are we going?" You said, "Your place?" "My place. It's closer than your apartment." And well, we can't exactly talk in the car, can we? Not about everything. Besides, I want to talk to you somewhere private. Somewhere we can't be interrupted. Somewhere we can be ourselves or try to be. Talk about everything, about us, about what happened, about why we are not us anymore, about why I have spent the last few weeks regretting everything, and about how much I miss you, about how much I messed up. Here, dry off. There is a towel in the bathroom. You feel free to make yourself at home, such as it is. It's not much, but it's mine. It's comfortable. Thanks, you said while going to the bathroom. Then he said to himself, running his hair nervously. This is it. No more avoiding this. I have to tell her how I feel. I have to try. I have to apologize. I have to be honest, be vulnerable, be me. Then, after some time, you return drying your hair. This is nice. Your apartment. Very clean, minimalist, and surprisingly cozy. It smells familiar, like sandalwood and something else. Something I can't quite place. It's comforting. He chuckled softly. Thanks. It's functional like me. This smell is probably my cologne. I still wear the same one. It reminds me of you. After some time, he took a deep breath and said, "We need to talk." You sighed while sitting on the sofa. I know about what Taehyung, about how spectacularly we messed things up, about how we managed to destroy something good, something special, something that meant the world to me, something I thought could last forever. Something like that, about us, about what happened, about why we are not together anymore, about how much I have missed you and how much I have regretted everything, every single thing. Look, I know I said some things I didn't mean. I was hurt and angry and scared, scared of losing you, scared of being alone. You think? You said some pretty hurtful things too, Taehyung. Don't pretend you are the innocent party here. Why, and I hurt you too deeply. You cut me to the core. Well, you weren't exactly a saint either. You said that I was not good enough, that I wasn't worthy. Your voice trails off, tears welling up in your eyes, his voice softening, his eyes filled with remorse. I know what I said, and I regret it, every single word. I was angry and hurt. Pride got in the way. I wanted to apologize so many times, but I was too stubborn, too foolish, too afraid of rejection, afraid that you wouldn't forgive me. So was I, angry, hurt, and stubborn. I could have called you, I should have. But I was afraid of what you had said, afraid of everything, afraid that you didn't feel the same way anymore, afraid that I had lost you completely. Me too. I should have come over. Instead, I just shut down, pushed you away. The biggest mistake of my life. I have replayed that night in my head a million times, wishing I could take it all back, wishing I could just hold you. After a pause, reaching out and taking your hand, his touch gentle and warm. He said, "This is better. Talking, even if it's difficult, even if it hurts, it's necessary. It's a start." Yeah, it is. Better than silence. Better than pretending that other person doesn't exist. Better than this ache in my chest, this emptiness. Then he said while looking at you, his eyes filled with a raw honesty, his voice thick with emotions. I have missed you, Van, more than I care to admit. Every day, every single moment. You are always in my thoughts, even when I try to push you out. You are, you are a part of me, a part I try to deny, a part I should haven't let you go. Then you met his gaze, and your own eyes shimmering with tears, your voice barely a whisper. missed you too, Taeyang, more than I thought I could. You are in my thoughts too all the time. Even when I try to convince myself you are weren't. Even when I told myself I was better off without you, I was lying to myself. Taeyang reached out, gently touching your cheek, his thumb brushing away a stray tear, his eyes searching yours.